Hold up. We're just going live now.
Welcome to the worst podcast in the entire known universe, the Stream of Random podcast, with your host, Hacker Mike, me, and our Albanian Jamaican friend, Chicken Jar.
Chicken Jari.
How you doing, Chicken?
We got 2 viewers today.
Awesome. It's you and your cousin.
But probably. Also, did you hear the latest news? They're saying that the universe is not infinite, it's just a loop.
An endless loop.
Yep. So, does that mean that there's somebody else doing the same podcast somewhere else?
We cannot know that
On a loop?
in a loop because they erased the tape.
Loop work.
Well, once you get to the end of the tape, you start recording over the beginning.
Oh, shit.
It's like the dragon eating its
So
tail.
it's just going. Oh, that's what they meant with the dragon eating its tail.
Ouroboros. Let's see. Ouroboros. Oh. Ouroboros.
Eroborus.
Ouroboros.
The Roberus.
Ouroboros. The dragon eating its own tail. Originating in ancient Egyptian iconography.
So maybe the ancient Egyptians, they figured out computers, but then everything got erased.
Because they were Albanians and they ran out of tape. They had to reformat their cassette tape.
Yeah. They had a man called Granit and the best fort.
Then what about Orion?
Wait, what's that name?
Uran.
Oh, you mean Uranus?
I mean Uranium. Uranium.
Dude, I had a professor named Uran, and I was like, he studied in the States, and I was like, so what did they call you in the States? Uranus? He stopped talking to me after that.
Yeah. You probably upset him.
Yeah, but I just translated his name. I didn't mean to like offend him.
Well, the thing with people's names is it's pretty easy. It's hard to come up with new variations on people's names. So they've probably heard everything before, like growing up as a kid, getting picked on.
Yeah, probably he got bullied and people called him Uranus.
Yeah.
Wow, now I feel like a bad person.
Yeah, shame on you, man.
Maybe not. I'm not even ashamed because it was funny though. Is the algorithm gonna strike me down?
Dude, you're already blacklisted by the algo. You've been shadow banned.
I think my shadow's been shadow banned. Like, you know, they double shadow ban you. Is there such a thing?
Yes. It's when they.
Are you blacklisted too?
I'm worse than blacklisted. I'm like on the no-go list.
You're on the no list.
I've been deplatformed. So
how are you here?
I've been listening to this podcast called Philosophize This. I think the guy's name's Steven something.
Mm-hmm.
And it is the most amazing podcast. I'm going to plug this guy because Let's philosophize this. Philosophize this.org. Let's see. Philosophizethis.org. Philo, and then
Philo?
Sophize. Yeah, Philo with a PH, and then Sophize, Sophize. This. I'll put a link in the
Philosophize.
Philosophize. Now, my friend, I told you not to put the stream link in the.
Philosophize.
You're gonna have to delete that stream key out of our chat because that's like a private key that you don't want to share in the public. You know, our stream of random channel is public.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I'll delete it.
Yeah, better delete that.
May the censoring start.
Well, this is OPSEC, man.
Alright, so how do I delete a Telegram message
You
from
just right-click
desktop?
on it. Well, I would right-click on it and just say deleter.
I can't right-click.
Delete message.
Why?
Delete. I deleted it for you on the desktop.
Whoa!
Yo.
You're God mode.
Mm-hmm.
How did you do that, Hacker Mike?
Well, I think I created this channel.
Dude, it's like I'm older.
You're older?
It's like I'm ancient. Yeah, because I don't know how technology do nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
Like Telegram. I haven't gotten the latest Telegram updates.
Well, you have to talk to Vote Scotty because he's like a Telegram master. So this Philosophize This, he really just breaks everything down for you in a really nice way. And he talked about this guy. His name is Ferdinand de Saussure.
Ferdinand de Saussure?
Yep. I'll put the link.
Is he connected to that Linda Saussure lady or something?
I don't know who Linda Saussure is, but he died in 1913, so he's from another.
Oh, so they're not related.
No, he's a Switzer.
Yeah. Oh, so he's a Swiss linguist.
Yeah.
That rhymes.
Mm-hmm.
The Swiss linguist. Semitician. What's a semitician?
Semiotician.
That sounds like a fancy.
Yeah. So basically, what he came up with was that words have no meaning on their own. They're basically just numbers or codes. Like the word cat doesn't mean anything. Maybe meow might mean something with the sound meow, but like the word cat doesn't mean nothing. It only means something in relationship to all the other words in like a graph or network.
So all the words are interrelated.
They're all interrelated.
Virtually, there's no language, but just
on their
association.
There's just association between the words. That's right.
Well, that kind of makes sense. You know, in Vietnamese, they say the word for cat is meow.
Mm-hmm. And the word for dog is woof?
No, I think it's something like wah or some shit like that. I don't know. Let me Google it. Dog in Vietnamese.
It's called lunch.
It's called cho.
Lunch. Chow.
But like a O going up, like a cha.
Yeah.
Something like that. Like a cha. But I know a cow is called a ba. And I'm like, cows don't go ba. That's like a sheep. But whatever, you know, I didn't invent that language.
Yep.
Somebody else did. But they nailed it with a cat.
So basically, it says here in the Wikipedias that his work has been mostly superseded. But well, in that podcast, he said that if you take all the different words and you can put them in any order, right? If you take like 8 words and you could put them in, take all the permutations of all the words, like put them in any position. You take 8 words and you permute them. You've got like billions of permutations, but only 1 or 2 of them actually have a meaning.
So you can learn a whole language just with 8 words?
Well, he was saying that it's like a key or a cryptographic function, like only words in a certain order have a meaning. Otherwise, they have no meaning.
Yeah, I guess the word dog, cat, sit, lunch
Exactly. Yeah. Doesn't mean anything.
doesn't make sense.
And you could rearrange those in so many different ways until you get like the dog sits on the cat for lunch or something. Even that doesn't make too much sense.
No, you need to like add more words or something. Dog and the cat are sitting together for lunch.
There
And
you
then
go.
that doesn't make sense because a dog and a cat won't sit together for lunch because you can't tell a cat to sit. They don't get sit.
No. Well, he might be standing there. You don't really see a cat sitting for lunch, do you? But even
No, they just stand and eat.
my dogs don't sit for lunch either.
Oh, my dog sits. He like just like puts his head on the bowl and just like gets his hands on top of the like around the bowl so nobody, reaches inside the bowl.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just greedy because he's a Jehovah dog.
Well, dogs are generally that way.
You want to hear my latest joke?
Okay, let's hear it.
The Albanian joke?
Oh,
Well,
are you gonna get us?
it's I
You gonna get
stole
us in
it.
trouble?
I stole it from Zizek's video, but I he said it's about Slovenians, but I just switched it to Albanians.
Mm-hmm.
So there was this Messiah figure that came to an Albanian village, and he went up to a guy, and he's like, I'll grant you your biggest wish,
Mm-hmm.
but whatever your wish is, I'm gonna double that wish for your neighbor. So
Mm.
the guy's like, all right, that sounds great. Uh, I wish for you just to take one of my eyes.
That's pretty
That's the
good.
end of the joke.
Yeah, I got the joke.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
But you get it though, right?
Oh yeah.
Like it makes sense, man. Like some
Mm-hmm.
people are just that resentful.
Well, my dogs are very jealous. Like they'll fight over food.
So what's the pack order?
Dora,
Who's
Mini,
the
Dora,
alpha?
Cookie. Well, it's just the size and age. So Dora's the mama, and then Minnie, she's the smallest, but she refuses to submit. And Cookie's
What about
big.
Cookie?
Cookie's big like her mom. So they're basically they don't really have a defined order because Minnie's so badass.
Oh, so they just like jump back and forth?
Yeah. So basically, from what I understood from the structuralism podcast, I mean, this is a lot of stuff on Wikipedia. It's just crazy. The guy puts it together for you real nice. He said that that the structuralists basically came up with the idea that we're just selecting things from what society gives us. We're just selecting options that are presented to you by the
So it's
world
all
around you.
a YN terminal.
Hmm?
It's just Y and N.
Yes and no. That's in the very end. Yeah, you're just doing multiple choice, and you think that um, you're being yourself. And this is going to get into Michael. I think it's Foucault, and he was basically saying that society wants to make you think that that's just the way it is, and some things will never change. And yesterday was National Hamburger Day, right?
Wait, so you just said the Tupac lyrics. Was he
Yeah.
just was he controlled by society?
Well, that some things will never change. That's a song I think from Billy Joel or Brian Adams or something. So you know the
I
Tupac
thought that
version of
was
it,
Tupac.
but he clipped
Mm-hmm.
that. He sampled that from another song,
Oh,
and
my
let's
childhood
see.
just got ruined.
Oh no way!
No, I'm kidding. I never listened to Tupac as a kid.
Some things will never change. Frozen. Bruce Hornsby. The way it is. Here we go. And let me share this. Let me see if we can share this on our stream and get ourselves kicked off of get your YouTube channel taken down. What do you think?
If we play it for 10 seconds, we're fine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
let's do
think
it.
something like that. Maybe 2 seconds.
Let's see if this is sharing. Hold on.
Or maybe just just go and read the lyrics on Google.
I'll just play a clip, Bruce. I'll just play a clip here. Hold on. Let's see. Sharing tab. Bruce Hornsby. YouTube. Bruce Hornsby. The way it is. And then we want the clip. Here's a 29-second clip.
Gonna be in trouble.
No. No.
Oh,
See? He copied that.
I see. Nice hair. Looks like an 80s sex icon. Was he an 80s sex icon? I mean, sex
Uh,
symbol.
I, I guess with hair like that, he's got to be. Yeah. A lot of people who are popular musicians are like that, but that's just the way it is.
Things will never be the same.
So he was basically saying that, and I might be getting this all jumbled up. And there's different philosophers. I've been listening to that whole series on structuralism, and but basically, like today was National Hamburger Day, right?
Mm-hmm.
And people don't think about, like how poorly the animals are treated, et cetera, right?
Veganuary.
The January,
Yeah, I just said that. It sounds interesting.
but people don't think about all that stuff, and they think like eating hamburgers as American. It's part of our identity or something, right? And our school, they're like, "Oh, it's National Hamburger Day. That's great. Hamburgers are yummy." That's what they're teaching my kid in school, right? So
Mm-hmm.
he's being part of that structure where you don't think about the suffering of these animals, right?
Yeah, but then like where what is suffering?
Well, like the kids would
Do
cry if
all
you.
hamburger animals suffer?
Let's put it this way: if you were to like take the kids through a tour of these farms where they're not allowed to make videos of them, they'd probably be disgusted and start crying.
Yeah, factory farms suck.
So, and that's where most of the food comes from. And the
Not
average
all,
camp.
not all,
If you listen
but
to
most.
the Gary Knoll show, do you listen to that Gary Knoll episode I sent you?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "Oh, these hamburgers are made from like 17 animals." Right?
You know, you told me one thing when I was like 16, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like this advice, I
Oh.
took I took it seriously. You said I don't eat meat unless I can see that it's meat, you know? So that's like one thing that you should tell your kid too.
Hmm.
If it doesn't look like meat, don't eat it. If you don't
That's
see
pretty.
the fibers in there,
Yeah.
no.
Well, they glue that meat together. You know that?
Yeah, like that shit's just disgusting, man. Like the McDonald's stuff or
Well, even in restaurants, you go to a restaurant in Germany. I had that a lot. It's like, what's that thing running down the middle of my steak? There's like this. There's like this line running down the middle. So they glued the two pieces of meat together to make a bigger piece of meat. Did
yeah,
you
it
hear about
sucks.
that?
Or like the ground beef. I mean, I have a friend who used to be a butcher
Mm-hmm.
and he said that when they make the ground meat beef, sometimes they make it from pieces that fall on the ground and just like
Yeah.
extra stuff.
Yeah.
So
So meat glue is a
that's
substance
what it
used in
is.
cooking to bond proteins together. Transglutaminase and fibrogen.
Transglutaminase.
Yeah, and then throbin and fibrogen. Fibromix. Imitation crab meat, fish balls, and chicken nuggets.
Yeah, that's shit.
But there's meat glue steaks. Let me look this up.
But guess what they got now?
What do they
They
got?
got a they got the Beyond Burger,
Hmm.
which is not even meat, and you know what it contains? Contains water, pea protein isolate, expeller pressed canola oil, refined
What?
coconut oil, cellulose from bamboos, and potato starch, maltodextrin. So it's like kind of like the dextrose stuff that bodybuilders take.
Hmm.
Then yeast extract,
Yo,
salt,
now stop right
sunflower
there.
oil.
So you know what yeast extract is?
Yeah,
You do?
basically yeast,
No,
bacteria.
no. Yeast extract is the new monosodium glutamate.
Oh,
Yeast extract is used to create
that's
savory
that's
flavors.
basically what that's what vegans use on everything.
It's
The
basically the new
the liquid
glutamate.
aminos.
Yeah, it's the glutamate. It's
Yeah,
used.
but let's hear what else this got. It's got sunflower oil, which like oxidizes like a bitch, and then you got vegetable glycerine, and then the dried yeast. So yeast extract, but also dried yeast. And then guess what?
What?
Gum Arabica.
Oh yeah, you always need some
Gum
gum arabica.
Arabica.
You always need to get yourself some good
Like
gum
that's
arabica.
the gum Arabica is the stuff that they put in rolling papers.
Gum arabica is also what they put in like ice cream or like guar gum and like shit like that. Xanthian gum. It's like that gluey shit, glues shit together.
Yeah, just like to glue it some more.
That's
So
cool.
people are just eating glue. Back in the
Agreed.
day, kids used to sniff glue. Now they're
Oh my
eating it.
god, we were putting together these model like cars and stuff, and didn't get proper ventilation. We were sitting there inhaling all my glue.
Oh, when you were a kid?
Oh yeah,
So you got high off glue when you were a kid?
not on purpose, but yeah, it happened.
Yeah,
Or
like
like
you
magic
had no
markers.
idea what happened, but it just happened.
That's right, magic markers.
Yeah, I haven't seen those. But I got an interesting story. I got high one time when I was a kid too, but I had no idea. I went hiking in Albania
Mm-hmm.
and there was this mountain and it was full of red flowers.
Oh yeah,
And we
poppies.
just walked up. Yeah, and it was like half a mile of just poppies. And
Yeah,
we
and
walked up this mountain
they had some guy
and
watching
like
it.
everything just started like going slow, man.
Mm-hmm.
And it just smelled like really, I mean, it smelled
Crazy.
like yeah, like it was like a lingering stench in there.
Yeah, like a syrup. Like it smelled like um, molasses or honey, like a
Yeah,
sticky.
something like that. Like
Hmm.
linden trees with honey and something like that. And shit.
Oh yeah. Now it
Just
says
had to
here,
throw that in there.
Justus von Liebig in the 1800s invented this yeast extract, and they heat them. Marmite is a yeast extract. Ever tried Marmite?
Oh, I tried the Australian version,
Yeah,
the
the Australian
Vegemite.
version. Hmm.
Yeah, that's got like a lot of folic acid, huh?
Yeah,
How do they make that?
yeah. They make Marmite. They Yeast extract is produced commercially by heating a suspension of yeast. The enzymes in the yeast cells then degrade the cell wall.
So it's basically dead yeast.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Vegemite,
So
Marmite, Maggie.
so
Oh, Maggie sauce.
vegans are eating bacteria, dead bacteria corpses.
The Maggie is also made with yeast extract.
Wow, that muggy stuff is everywhere in Europe. And they got the subliminal messages.
Yeah, it's a hydrolyzed protein-based condiment sauce.
So they
Oh, I
want
can give
us
those
all
to.
to be worshiping the great Candida gods.
And I thought, oh my god.
You just went silent for a second.
Yeah, I'm just reading this. They found MSG. MSG naturally occurs in hydrolyzed peanut protein, onion powder, and wheat flour. Maggie offered to remove the words "no added" MSG from the package.
Oh, it's because they don't add it, but it's there.
Yep.
Great marketing, Sam.
Yeah, I don't know too much about this, but I can tell you some stuff
The
I do know
MSG?
about. Yeah.
What do you know about MSG?
No, I can tell you some stuff I do know about. I'll give you a summary of my last 5 or 6 podcasts.
Summary time.
Or maybe I won't.
Please summarize. TLDR.
Summarize.
TLDR
okay.
alert.
TLDR alert. Well, basically, I've been working on the idea of a swipe to deploy.
Of what?
Swipe to deploy. Like you can deploy your website with a swipe of your mobile phone, left or right.
You like it or you don't like it.
That's right. And I've been researching into Microsoft Azure.
Oh no, you sold out.
And I'm working on a Microsoft laptop. I haven't reinstalled it with Linux yet. I'm trying it out. My new laptop came with Microsoft pre-installed, so I'm trying it out.
Mine did too, but I deleted it.
Well, the reason is that I work at my work. I use Microsoft Windows. I have the Microsoft subsystem for Linux, the WSL, the Windows subsystem for Linux, and I have Docker.
Whoa. Yeah, I heard Microsoft is doing Linux now.
And it's a pretty good support. So I have Debian now running natively on my Windows machine. So I thought I would at least try it out. And then I'm thinking I'm going to get myself a Macintosh as well, so I can have. But this is kind of getting into my structuralism idea. So if everything you do is based on the choices that are given to you, right?
I guess.
I mean, this is the theory.
You get an iPhone, that's the choice you got.
And then you can only choose between the apps in the iPhone.
Yep.
So, but in order to publish your podcast on the Apple Play Store, you need to have an iTunes account. And you need to own an Apple device.
Whoa.
Right?
Do you really?
Yeah, you do. In order to publish an app for Apple, you actually have to own an Apple device to do that publishing.
Like yeah, so there's no way to virtualize it.
Well, there might be, but you still need to like log into their servers, etc., etc.
That makes sense.
That's at least my understanding. So that's why I'm thinking that I'm changing my strategy now, Harry. Instead of being a hardcore Linux only, I'm thinking that I need to have multiple structures. I need to expand my mind by looking at the structures offered by Microsoft and the structures offered by Apple. even if they're structures of domination and control.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah, it makes sense. So you have something to compare things to.
That's right.
And then you can build forts.
Well, the question is, what is, like, I'm looking now, I've been working on AWS Cloud at work, and I got a pretty good understanding of it. But my understanding of the cloud is now limited by the choices that AWS gives me. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So by learning Microsoft Cloud or Azure, I'm now learning the choices that they give me, and now I can try and synthesize between the two.
With the purpose of.
Well, the purpose is to have the ability to create your micro functions or to create your web apps in multiple clouds. Multi-cloud deployment. People don't want to be locked into one cloud.
Yeah, so like people running anything can run whatever.
People running anything can run whatever, wherever they want. And if you want to switch from one cloud provider to the other, then you can do that. So I also want to be on Apple Cloud.
Yeah, I see.
Right?
Yeah, I guess you got to be on all of them in order
Well,
to have.
yeah, but it's going to be on this core function is going to be open source, the deployment code. So maybe other people will contribute, pieces. But
Oh.
even if you contribute it, like, now this gets into the whole question, right? Like, if let's say you wanted to use my app and you wanted to deploy your code to Apple Cloud, you would still have to get an Apple account. Right?
Yeah, because you still got to go through Apple.
You still got to go through Apple. So then the question becomes, do I go to Apple for you? Because my whole idea was that the customer would set up their own account.
Mm-hmm.
And I wouldn't have to set up their account for them. Like, I could set up an account for them, but then they would take it over, and they would change their passwords, and I wouldn't. I mean, I would just do the initial setup for them, right, and hand it over.
Versus you setting one up and then them being able to go through you.
That's right. So maybe for the Apple stuff, I'll have to do that. I'll have to look into it. So those are the different models.
What if someone rats you out to Apple?
Well, obviously, I wouldn't do anything that I'm not allowed to do.
Yeah, so you're allowed to, let's say, have other people use your Apple account for.
Well, I'm not having them use my Apple account. I'm doing a service for them, and they're paying for that service.
Yeah, so you're just using it for that service. So that's not a bad thing.
So that's kind of where we're going with that. But let's just say that they were to write some virus and then want me to deploy it for them in the Apple, right?
A virus?
Yeah. They write some crappy web app. that some scam, like, oh yeah, we're just going to do this and this and this, and it violates the terms of, service, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they ask me to deploy for them.
What happens then?
Then I'm involved.
Yeah, it's like the Silk Road guy.
Exactly.
He
I
made the
don't want to be
website.
involved. The
Yeah,
Silk
so
Road guy.
if it's with their account, then you're not involved.
That's right. So, and maybe someone else would like to step in and offer deployment services for people. But that's not something that I definitely want to do. I want to build the software and provide consulting to people to help them improve their deployment experience.
You just want to help them improve their learning experience.
That's right. Make it easy for them, but it's going to be their thing. They're going to have to take responsibility for it.
Sounds like a neat plan.
So that's what I've been working on in my free time now.
So you don't have free time, you just work.
Well, I have free time.
What
I'm not
else
just
do you
working.
do on your free time?
I've been going on hour-long walks.
Oh
and
man,
recording
that's
podcasts.
nice.
Yeah, man. I've been walking like well, not yesterday because I was so tired, but the day before and the day before, I
Took a long ass walk.
yeah, I walked for like 3 hours.
Oh, that's good. Did you get anywhere?
Huh?
Did you get anywhere? How far did you go?
I walked all the way to hold on. I walked all the way to Washington Crossing, so about 9 miles, 8-9 miles.
Oh, that's
And
pretty neat.
And I started to walk back, and I saw all these.
9 miles.
Yeah, I walked for like 3-4 hours.
That's about 3 hours walking. I did
3-4 hours.
Well, 2 years ago, I did a bike ride that was like 20. No, it was 30 miles, I guess. Like 4 hours.
Yeah, a bike ride very much faster.
Yeah, but like walking is like 3/4 that speed or something like that. But you've been going on walks by yourself or with
like early in the morning,
great.
getting out at like 5 in the morning.
Yeah, that's nice, man. That's some good meditation.
Yeah, and I've been listening to podcasts and then recording my own podcasts.
So it's like drugs. Because you're listening to things in your head and you're imagining things in your head and then you're visualizing those things in your head.
You could say that.
And then you're telling others about those things.
We'll define others. I have exactly one listener or two.
Whoa. That's
I don't even know who they are.
Doesn't matter. They're part of the loop, man. We're all part of the loop.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And it goes on and 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 on. So.
What's all that noise in the background?
Oh, I was just getting some laundry out because I'm probably gonna like hand wash some stuff.
Welcome to the Stream of Random podcast, where we hand wash laundry live on air.
Hell yeah! I mean, this podcast is so interesting because sometimes you're talking, or sometimes you're cooking, and the podcast keeps going on. But there's also people doing laundry live on air, but you can't tell because you can't see it.
It's like a radio show.
Yeah, dude, I'm so bummed. Like, I went to Walmart and I bought some clothes. I thought I bought extra underwear, but instead I bought extra t-shirts.
Damn.
What a bummer.
So now you're wrapping the t-shirts around your bum as a form of underwear?
Nah, it just went commando.
You're gonna be like one of those people who has like the towel wrapped around their butt.
Yeah, nah.
Huh?
I'm not on that level.
With a big diaper. You're just running around.
Wear shorts.
You're just running around up there with a towel wrapped around yourself, like stretching your legs over your head, sticking
I'm
like
not a hardcore
sword.
gamer yet. Did you hear about hardcore gamers? Apparently, there was this girl playing Fortnite, like a 9-year-old playing Fortnite all day.
Yeah.
And she pooped her pants.
Mm-hmm.
Because I guess that game is so interesting that people don't want to get up.
Yep.
Because it's like if you leave the game, you lose.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's better to soil your pants than lose the game.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
So this guy on YouTube, he was saying he made a video on Fortnite and he was wearing diapers.
Oh, God.
He was like, I can't go to the bathroom, so I just wear diapers when I play Fortnite.
Oh, God. That's crazy.
So I guess there's a use for that. But what about using a cheesecloth? That's for the eco-friendly people.
No, pilots have like space suits, and pilots, or like fighter pilots, they can't go to the bathroom, so they have they just do it in their suit.
So you're telling me that pilots are big babies that wear diapers? Go go gaga.
Well, I'm not exactly sure of the details because I never did it, but they fighter pilots and stuff, they can't, just like stop the plane and get out and go take a dump,
Yeah, it makes sense. Cause like
space pilots can't do that either.
Whoa.
Like you're
telling me that Neil Armstrong also had a strong smell of puking?
Did you watch the aborted launch?
The NASA
Yep.
aborted launch?
Yeah.
I didn't watch it because people on the internet say that NASA is fake.
It was SpaceX.
Oh, it was SpaceX?
Yeah.
I didn't see that, but I saw that other thing by SpaceX where they had like 100 satellites flying in line. That was like before this pandemic thing hit.
No, I don't. I
So
never
like
saw that. Hey, do
it
you have
was
your
like
headphones
just
on? It
lights
doesn't
in
sound
the
like you're getting
sky.
headphones.
Oh, I do have my headphones on.
Can you turn up your mic a little bit?
Sure, I gotta turn it on the computer.
That'd be awesome.
Guess we gotta be at the same mic level.
Well, yeah, we gotta adjust our sound levels here.
How about now?
Whoa! Oh, there's a little feedback. Give me a mic. Give me a mic test.
How about now, mic test?
Mic test is good.
Mic test accomplished. Accomplished it. So, I cheated on my diet
Uh-oh.
last week. Well, I
You
didn't cheat. I just tried something new that was in the book suggested by Optimus Prime.
Randomness
In his
Prime.
prime.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
Optimus
a new
Prime.
internet meme, by the way.
What did
I mentioned it. I
what did
mentioned it
Optimus
on a
Prime
stream. I mentioned it on the stream, and like somebody on YouTube made an account and named it Optimus Prime.
say? Optimus Prime.
So now that's a thing. There is an Optimus Prime. But yeah, he was saying that apparently 50% of people need to eat some cooked starch,
Mm-hmm.
even on this diet. So I was like, maybe I do need to eat some cooked starch. And I tried it out, and I got diarrhea.
Did you eat some taters or what?
No, I ate rice.
Oh yeah.
Some jasmine rice. But I think I overate the rice. So now I'm back to eating nuts. That's my starch. Walnuts.
Good.
I mix walnuts with raw butter and raw honey and 2 eggs. And guess what it tastes like?
Peanut butter?
No, something even more amazing.
Ice cream?
No, tastes like cookie dough.
Oh.
Can
Hey,
you even believe it?
can you grow hazelnuts out there?
Huh, maybe I could. Actually, I found some fruit like on this farm. I found some plums.
Oh yeah.
There's a plum tree growing. Yeah, I cut like a bunch of poison oak around this plum tree,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's some red plums too. There's like a peach tree and some red plums.
Yeah,
Those are really interesting.
You know what you can do? You could take a branch off of that plum tree,
Mm-hmm.
and then you could put it in a bubbler, like an aquarium with bubbles.
Mm-hmm. And it will grow a new tree, right?
It'll grow roots. But you know what you can also do is you can graft. You can take a tree that lives near you, and you can stick that branch in the other tree and graft it.
Oh yeah, I know that. Like my grandfather had I think it was a peach tree that also grew plums. So it was like a peach tree or a plum tree.
Oh yeah.
How do you want to call it? Yeah, it was really crazy because he had like these other trees that it was like half apple, half like pear, half what's it called? Quinces. It was like a big quince tree, and he just stuck a pear in there and an apple.
Mm-hmm.
So like one branch would have apples, and the other branch would have pears, and the other branch would just have these gigantic quinces.
No way.
Yeah, it was really interesting. Like he was ahead of his time. Like he was the plant man.
So there's root
And
stocks for plum trees.
root stalks.
Yeah, root
So you
stocks are
turn the
what?
stalk into a root.
No,
Basically,
the root stocks are. I guess that's what.
I think that's what they call the plant cloning.
Yeah,
But I
the
learned
root
one
stock is what you
thing.
grow it on.
The root stock.
Hmm.
Yeah, so that's like the base,
That's the
the main
base.
one.
Hmm.
But the thing is, like once you clone a plant like that, the like you can only clone it for certain like a certain amount of times, I guess,
Hmm.
because that original branch is as old as the original tree.
Oh.
So if you take it from an old tree that's like really old and that's about to die,
Hmm.
that branch is gonna die pretty early.
Mm.
But if it's a mature tree that produces well, then it's gonna produce well like a mature
Hmm.
tree. So that's kind of interesting to learn because I learned that about like tomatoes. You clone tomatoes,
Hmm.
and it's an old tomato. You clone it. You can only clone it like 4 times
Hmm.
before it starts going to shit.
Hmm.
So
That's interesting.
that's a fun fact. But the thing is, the age of the clone is the age of the main plant where it came from.
Yep.
So that means that the DNA has like a clock.
Yep.
So it's kind of like a computer, I guess.
I got you. So that means that if you were to clone a person, that clone of the person would also be older.
Yeah, but it would look younger, but it would be older.
Hmm.
So it would probably die at an
Earlier.
earlier age.
Yep.
Yeah, because it would be older than, you know. It's like those sheep that got cloned.
Yep.
They probably lived less. I don't remember what they called that sheep. Dory or
Dolly.
Dottie or
Dolly.
Dolly. Dolly the sheep. So is
All right.
cloning ethical?
I don't know, but I'm having a problem with my tomatoes. They all died from the cold.
Oh, it's mad cold out there still.
Well, just one day it got cold and killed all my tomatoes.
Oh shit, man, that sucks. Did they bud or
No,
did they flower? I mean.
no. They were just I just put them in the ground, and the next day the cold came and killed
Oh shit, that sucks. I got my tomatoes doing well, and I got they're flowering right now, so they're probably gonna start producing tomatoes soon.
them. Good.
And I got I don't know, maybe I should transplant it from the pot into the ground.
Yeah,
But I
May.
also got this mustard
Mm-hmm.
that was flowering, but now I'm just keeping it inside.
Hmm.
So, I have lights on till late at night and it won't be flowering anymore because I don't want the mustard to just be all over my yard
No.
this time. I mean, I wouldn't mind, but right now I just want to eat it.
Hmm.
And later on, when it gets older and when it gets colder, I'll just leave it outside, and it'll start doing its thing. You know.
I have a mustard growing. It survived the winter, or it came up after the winter on its own, a volunteer, and
Yeah,
it's
mustard
huge.
is it's one of those plants that just takes over, but I think it's good that it takes over because you can use it as like a good spice for your food.
Yeah, it's great.
Like those seeds, they smell just so strong, man.
Yeah, you put them in jar, and you got yourself some mustard. You
So do
ferment
you
the
have
seeds.
to like? Oh, you just ferment them?
Yeah, that's how you make mustard sauce.
Huh. It's interesting. I'll try that. I got some honey and just
You
use some mustard.
you make, let's see, fermented mustard seeds. How to make fermented mustard? Whole grain fermented
Take my
mustard.
money.
Yeah, put the mustard seeds in a hot jar, cover with brine. That's it.
Oh, so it's like pickled mustard. That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try that
5 days.
most certainly. Oh, it just takes 5 days?
Mm-hmm. See what they're doing
Oh, it
here.
takes?
So, 10 grams of salt, 300 milligrams of non-chlorinated water, 200 grams of organic mustard seed. Oh, and 150 milliliters of apple cider vinegar.
Yeah, can't forget the apple cider vinegar. If you want to pickle anything. I got mad pickles, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude, I got like just cucumbers, but I haven't been eating them as much. So I just got all this other stuff. Should probably start digging into those. But I got fresh cucumbers. Just staying hydrated.
Yeah. Are you growing them?
Growing some, but they're not ready yet. They're just
Yeah.
tiny cucumber plants. And I had a few die on me, so that's just a process. The whole growing your own food, I guess. It's like it's a hit or miss, man. Like some stuff dies, some stuff decides to grow.
Well, I took a
How do
whole
these
ton.
farmers do it?
Well, I took a whole ton. It's experience, but I took a ton of these seeds. They're called giant daikon radish seeds. I have a huge bag of them for my dad,
Mm-hmm.
and I put them everywhere, and they're growing all over the place now.
So you're going full Soviet radish style.
Yeah, Korean radishes.
Radish is great. It is meat.
Staradish.
It
Staradish
is
radish.
radish is good for goulash. It is good for bread substitute.
You can pickle them.
Good for pickle. You kill rabbit. Put radish in the dish. And you get a radish dish.
The radish
Get it?
rabbit. Yeah,
The radish dish.
the rabbit dish.
So a radish is a dish. It ends with dish.
I need to catch me some
So
rabbits. I've got a trap. Let's see how to catch rabbits in a live trap.
maybe a snare, but then your dogs will get into it.
I have a live trap.
A live trap,
Mm-hmm.
so it keeps them alive.
Here we go. Have a heart. I have a heart. They have their own thing. How to trap a wild rabbit. Let's see. They say Brussels sprouts, carrots, lettuce, and apples. You can also spray the inside of the trap with apple cider. Unusual rabbit baiting tips include crumbling up cheesy biscuits and placing them inside the trap.
The best way to catch rabbits is a New York bagel.
Do they have
with
bagels
raisins. No. That's a New York thing, man. There's no good bagels anywhere else in the world.
Hmm.
Am I right or am I right?
Well, I bet they have some good bagels out there, but it's going to be hard. California's got a lot of fake stuff.
Yeah, there's no bagel grove. Just leave it at that.
I bet you don't have too much kielbasa or anything like that either. Or sujuk.
You ever go to the bagel grove?
No.
You never been to the bagel grove?
Nope.
Do they have one there?
Nope.
They don't?
Cool.
Well, yeah, that's New Jersey. They're not serious about bagels.
Hey, man, don't even say anything about that. Just stop right there.
Why? You mad that I'm trash talking your bagels?
Yeah, man. We got some pretty good bagels out here.
What's the difference between New York bagels? Is there like a bagel war?
Like New Jersey
Bagel
for bagels is New Jersey is just like the place where a lot of New Yorkers live. You know what I mean?
I know.
So they get their bagels out here too. Like where I live currently, not too many New Yorkers live here. We're actually in the zone of Philadelphia. Like Trenton.
So there's more Philly cheesesteak.
Yeah. And also they call it like, there's also, Taylor ham is called pork roll.
The pork roll.
You got pork roll, Trenton pork roll. And you got hoagies instead of sub sandwiches. Like, we're definitely in the South.
They call them hoagies.
They call them hoagies down here. There should be like a map that shows you hoagies versus sub sandwiches, right?
What's the difference?
Like New York versus
New York calls them hero sandwiches.
here.
A gyro is a hero.
Well, yeah. New York calls them heroes. Philly calls them hoagies. Here's a map. I'll put it in our chat.
Enlighten me. Do they sell raw Philly cheesesteak?
They put it in the feed. So you've been streaming. You got to share your stuff.
Oh, share the stream?
Well, yeah. I mean, you said you were streaming outside of our stream of random.
Oh, well,
You got to share some of your good stuff on the channel, so nobody can listen.
yeah, I got that stuff. It's not public though. It's
okay. I got you.
It's the what's it called? The other option.
Mm-hmm.
Unlisted.
Unlisted, yeah.
So
wait, this is our current
like
one.
Just some. Oh no, this one is public.
No, I'm talking about. You said that you were talking about Optimus Prime. Because I don't remember that.
Oh no, that was on somebody else's stream.
On someone else's stream.
Yeah, because I'm like, I wasn't talking, but I just wrote it on the chat.
You wrote it on the
and then it
chat.
picked
Okay.
up. Yeah, it picked up. That's the Natural Human Diet
Mm-hmm.
stream by Wes. He's really cool to talk to. I think maybe we could get him on the stream one day. I
Well,
could ask him.
so I don't think we should ask people to get on our stream. You know why? Because everybody
Why?
can stream nowadays. It's nothing special.
Yeah, that's true.
It's inflationary.
We'll just endorse their streams. We
And
just
everyone's,
endorse streams so they endorse us one
we're
day.
not going to endorse us. Nobody's going to endorse us.
Yeah, that's true. We're like that kid in high
Exactly.
school.
Yeah, that's me. But it's okay, Harry, because if I have one listener or two listeners, then I'm happy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude, one man army.
I've been also working on my ideas, by talking about them, reflecting over them. So eventually, it's going to go somewhere.
Yeah, did you hear about this? Like in the Arab world, they had this thing where they discussed ideas
Mm-hmm.
in the morning and at night. So at night, they would drink beer or like wine or whatever, and then they would discuss their ideas at night, drunk, and then if it sounded cool, they would write it down, drunk, while drunk, and then when they would be sober, they would discuss it again, and if it sounded cool, then they would run with the idea.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So they like try to process the idea in two modes:
Mm-hmm.
subconscious mode and conscious mode. But if it sounded good in both modes, then it was a good idea.
That sounds
But
good.
yeah, it was kind of interesting. So it gives kind of like a whole new perspective to the word pipe dreams or
Pipe dreams.
whatever. Yeah, I mean, sometimes people get drunk and they have great ideas, but then they're not great ideas,
Oh
you
yeah.
know? So it's like in the morning when you get like all those good ideas, then at night you get some good ideas too.
Hmm.
Just examining the same ideas at different times of the day.
Mm-hmm.
It's like at night you're more tired, and I guess you get different types of thought processes going on. And in the
Yep.
morning you think differently too. So what this literally shows you is that you're not the same person in the morning as you're like compared to the person that you are at night. It's
Mm-hmm.
like, let's say you wake up groggy. That's like a different guy than the guy at midday right
Sure.
after a nap. You know, it's kind of
So
like,
I think the word is like state of mind. You're looking for. You're in a different state of mind.
yeah, like you're in a different state of mind.
And I guess you could say you're a different person. Sure.
Yeah, like if you take personality tests or these temperament tests, like if you do it all day at different times, you get
Mm-hmm.
different traits because you're in
Okay.
different situations and you got like different things. Say you're doing laundry, you're subconsciously worried about laundry, so you're probably more inclined to be a bit more conscientious, like when you test.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're like done with all your work and you're just having a barbecue and you've had a beer, then your like conscientiousness is going to be a lower trait. maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Like once you take the test again.
Mm-hmm.
So you're literally a different person at that different time.
According to the test.
Yeah,
But this is getting into the
according
whole
to the test.
philosophy. This is getting into the whole philosophy question of, you know, okay. So the one is, I've been listening about Heidegger, and Heidegger was worried about existence and being.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you're literally the same person over time, or are you not the same person over time? Like, what is your identity, right?
Yeah. Are you the same person over time or are you not?
Well, it depends on how you view it.
Yeah, I think I'm not, but who
Okay,
knows?
but that's just also a question of what like language you're using, like what words you're using. But I understand. I
Yeah, that's
understand it.
actually true.
You're
Like,
not
have you
peeing right now,
ever?
are you?
Oh no, I'm just dumping some laundry water from a bucket into another bucket.
Uh,
It just sounds like peeing,
yeah.
but it's not.
Please don't pee on the podcast, okay? You can go on mute or something.
No, no. I
This is
mean,
not a.
it's not.
It's not a stream
I
of
don't
pee,
pee.
you know. Stream of pee.
I don't pee that loudly.
Uh,
You know, that would be funny though.
so I've been trying to connect philosophy with computing stuff.
The floss KS.
Well, it's more than just Floss KS, but I mean, okay, yeah, Floss KS is also kind of coming from my philosophy for sure. I mean, the question is, what is the structure, right? If it's not given by somebody, right? Like every single group tries to push you into their own structure sometimes.
Yeah, everybody's got their own narrative,
And but how do you exist outside of that structure,
hmm,
right? Like the
you
Floss
got your
people,
own structure.
exactly. Like Floss was like the idea of like getting people to contribute and use open source to help their local situation.
Pretty much.
Like OpenStreetMap is like helping the situation there, but OpenStreetMap has its own structure. So like Floss has its own structure, and OpenStreetMap has its own structure.
Yeah, so it's like I have like this idea. It's connected to the fungus, man.
Mm-hmm.
Want to talk about? Do you have a moment to talk about Jesus fungus?
Well, sure. Where's our friend, the French, the
Dren,
French?
maybe he's listening.
Hold on, let me translate something.
Mr. Bobby,
Wait,
mon ami.
wait. French. Feed the fungus. And hold on. Let me share my screen. I'm gonna try an experiment. Okay.
Alrighty. Gonna experiment on the stream.
It's gonna be a live experiment. You got that?
Is it porn? Please don't be porn.
Wait here. Can you hear that or not?
Wow, YouTube says that somebody's been listening for 25 minutes.
No way.
Yeah, I can't hear anything.
No?
No.
Damn. Oh man, you're missing out on this. How do I record this?
You'll have to take off your headphones and just play it on your laptop speaker.
Oh man. Let's see if that works. Because I'm sharing this tab, but it's not capturing the sound from it. Let's see. Let me make this louder now.
Selecta.
Let's see. Sound.
Play selecta.
Feed the fungus, French named Bob.
You got that?
Feed the fungus, French named Bob.
Did you hear that?
Dude, that sounds like my neighbor in Kosovo. Sounds like it's from Jakova.
Yeah.
You know,
I'll give you the link and you can try it yourself here.
I was talking to one kid from Jakova out in New York, and like some random New Yorker that was listening there, like some bystander lady, she was like, "Are you guys French Russians?"
Oh god.
So that's what it sounds like.
I sent you a link.
Oh, hold up. So is it that same soundbite that you played right now?
Yeah, that's the link to that. You can try it. You just have to click on the sound.
Je clique.
And click on the channel. Here.
Je clique, je channel.
Click
No, that's not French
on
enough.
the link in the channel. Hold on. Let's see.
The guy Afrique the fungus.
Ready?
Click on the link in the channel.
Click on the link in the channel.
Wow.
Have you tried this yet? You can type in like, you can have it speak in different accents.
Wow, dude. Wow. Wow, Google.
Is that cool or what?
What's happening to Google, man?
Now
They even do accents now?
Oh yeah, change it to like Italian.
Vida de fungus.
Defeat the fungus.
Shit. Now, do they got like
They got lots of languages.
all the accents?
Not all of them. They got some of them. Like they got Norwegian. They got the major languages, but they don't have Albanian, for example. They only have a computer voice for that.
Do they have a Finnish accent?
Yeah. Let's try Finnish.
So how do you do a Finnish accent?
You just select Finnish from there, and
No, is the Finnish accent. You just talk really slow.
feed the fungus.
Feed the fungus.
Feed the fungus.
Did you just play the Finnish accent? No,
Yeah.
it's not the Finnish accent.
Yeah.
That was you talking.
No, yeah, but hold on. Let me unplug the headset. Feed the fungus. Stream of random. You know what I'm gonna do? I got an idea how to do this.
How to do the Finnish accent?
You know how to record it.
Okay, but very slowly.
Wait, I got it. I got the whole.
Accent.
Hold on, I got it. Okay,
Want to hear Google Translate on a Finnish accent?
ready? 1, 2, 3.
Feed fungus, stream of random.
Wait.
Feed fungus, stream of random. Feed stream of random.
Okay, now I got it.
Can you make it say squirrel in a Finnish accent?
I got it in the. I recorded it with my phone. I posted it in the Telegram.
Dude, that was just amazing. The Finnish accent.
Oh yeah.
I was like,
stream of random.
the stream of random.
Feed the fungus, stream of random. Worst podcast in the universe.
That's like one accent that I always dreamt of learning how to do, but I could never do it right. How do Finns even talk in a Finnish accent?
They have a very special accent. Let's see.
Yes, it's a very special accent. No, see, I just sound like an Italian.
Well, my idea is
spaghetti.
Yeah. My idea is that we can create a program that will train you in accent by using this tool.
Wait, so no, I thought we could just make some telemarketer bots that speak Finnish, so people will take them seriously because they're like, "Oh yeah, someone's calling me from Finland," but little do they know that it's just a Finnish robot trying to sell them health insurance. You know, like we would have to like research which accent is the most believable, you know, like what accent people follow the most, and just go run with that, and then we can sell people massive yachts.
Okay, now I'm ready to. Now I've got multiple devices here, so I can use my one phone as my sound system. Ready?
Yes. Please.
Let's do it again.
Stream of random feed fungus worst podcast in the universe. Stream of random feed fungus worst podcast in the universe.
How was that?
He said versed. We got her to say versed.
Verse. Eat my verse.
Is mine versed?
Is mine versed? So
is
here,
mine version?
Let's try Dutch.
Can you make a Finnish accent say "is mine version" in German?
Or random. Feed the fungus. Worst podcast in the universe.
Wait, no. You wanted to say "Frisst meine Wurst" in Finnish?
Yeah, in a Finnish accent.
Feed the fungus. Worst podcast in the universe.
In the universe.
Oh, that's French.
Stream from the Feed the fungus. Worst podcast in the universe.
Can you make the French lady say "Frisst meine Würstchen"?
Okay, I'll do that. I'll translate "eat my sausage."
I don't know why a French accent or a Finnish accent, but in German would sound funny, you know, and just.
I'm going to take the English text, right? Translate it into German. And then take the German text and feed it back into the French, okay?
That's a bomba clot, man.
Okay.
Sounds bumbleclot crazy, man. You are crazy, selector.
Wait, let me try English speaking the German one. Hold on.
From von Zoologen. Better than pills. Schlecktester podcast I am universum. ISS mina worst.
ISS minor worst.
No, let's try Finnish.
Strömmon zufälligen Better than pills. Schlecktester podcast im universum ISS mina worst.
And now the French.
Ström von zufälligen Fütter den pills. Schlecktester podcast im universum ISS meine Wurst.
Wow. She said worst. She said worst. It's not misogynistic if it's a robot talking, right? Because
So,
like
how about Greek?
computers have no gender.
And let's try Russian. Oh, but what's also nice is the Thai and the Chinese stuff. Hold on. How about Punjabi?
Meri Punjabi, Meri Punjabi.
East Universe.
Someone intelligent voted in this strictest podcast I am universe. Some is universe.
Wow, we got a Punjabi speaking German now. I never thought I would hear that. A Punjabi robot speaking German.
That's right.
Now all we need is a Filipino robot speaking German.
Okay, now we're going to take the Punjabi, copy that, and have the German speak it for us.
Oh. Now I'm confused.
You got that?
Halagala, Falagala, Iskanalan, Kirigati, something, something, something.
Alam mo, nagalat rin mana, medyo haran idibis vadali kita pada kistanan na sa zaitin.
That was the Italian speaking the Canada Hindu text.
Wow, dude, I don't know what to do with my life now. I just heard an Italian computer robot speak Hindi. I don't know how to feel about that stuff, man. It's just like all I can say is Illuminati.
All right.
Soon they're gonna have computers that sound just like us. They're not us. They're gonna make fake podcasts talking about persimmon and
Stream of random.
cinnamon.
So we take the English, we translate it into Chinese.
Chew what?
Here, I'll make it easier for you to here.
味基努，为你味儿， 宇宙上最糟糕的 bouquet，开我的上床。随记录，维米尔，宇宙上最糟糕的 bouquet，开我的上床。
Kaiwo the Shang Chung. That means eat my sausage.
Did it say Shashok?
Here, I'll play that.
Kaiwo the Shang Chung.
Kaiwo the Shang Chung. That means eat my sausage.
Dude, I just learned a new word in Chinese.
Yeah.
Shan shan is sausage.
Eat my sausage.
Shan shan redemption.
Sausage. Let's just hear sausage.
It means sausage redemption. The game is Chang?
Shang Chang.
Sim Chang. No, it's Sim Chang.
Jiang
It's like
Chang.
sujuk. So, can you hear it, dude? The word for sausage in Chinese is like the word for sausage in Albanian. It's samchang. So it's sumjuk. Sujuk.
Yeah, there you
So
go.
that means that the Turkic, Ugric, Mongols empire, they brought sausages to China.
Well, let's see what that would sound like if an Albanian spoke Jiang Chang. What? That didn't work. No. What? It was upset. It was upset. How about Hungarian?
Now that upset
Here we go.
a
Now
lot
the
of
Italian one is
Albanians.
listen here right here.
Chinga changa.
Chinga changa.
Chinga changa.
Chinga changa.
Singachanga?
Singa changa.
The Singachanga. I sing the changa. I sing the changa. I sing the changa. Sing a changa.
You're singing
Sing
the
a
changa.
changa. Sing a changa. Sing a changa. I sing the changa. Sing a changa.
Sing a chang.
Oh, we got one person watching and commenting.
What? Is it
What's
Bob?
up, Caleb? No, it's Caleb Wang.
Oh yeah?
So I guess we had 2 viewers.
Huh? 2 viewers. Wow,
We
he's
had 2
commenting.
viewers. So
That's
can
awesome.
we do the Singachanga in the Finnish accent again? Because
Yeah, let's
I have
finish.
a thing for Finland, man.
Yeah, let's do it. Finish.
Finland.
Okay.
Xiangcheng.
That's
Oh,
pretty weak.
so yeah, just
Let's do-
Simcho.
Let's do the whole. Let's do the whole. The whole. The whole
Finnish
text.
accent, but in English.
Well, I'm going to do the Chinese translation in Finnish. Here we go. The whole thing with the worst podcast and everything. That's our whole slogan. Feed the fungus.
Semyonchan, Sivikanchan. Can you do
No.
it in Turkish?
Yeah, let's do it in Turkish.
Just translate from Chinese to Turkish and then have the Finnish person read it in
Well,
Turkish.
We'll start with English to Turkish, okay?
All right.
And then we'll go from Turkish back. We'll have the Finnish person speak the Turkish.
Rastgele akış mantarı besleyin evrendeki en kötü podcast sosisimi ye.
Sosisime.
Wow. That sounded really sweet.
Now that was Turkish. That was the English translated to Turkish. Now let's have the English person speak that for us because we don't know how to speak Turkish.
I speak a little Turkish.
Well,
Baklava,
Baklava, Turka.
sucuk, baklava.
Raskalakis, Mantari Basilian, Evrandiki, and Kotu Podcast. So Sesame.
So that's much easier to understand. And now the Finnish version.
Easier.
Raskalakis, Mantari Basilian, Evrandiki, and Kotu Podcast. So Sesame.
Now that proves that Finnish is related to Turkish because that sounded pretty damn good.
Yeah, it sounded pretty similar, right? And you heard the word for sausage in Finnish is sausage.
No, that was the Turkish. That was the Turkish being spoken by the Finnish.
Oh, so a Finnish Turk will call sausages sausage Jimmy. She threw your name in there.
Yeah. Now let's actually translate this. Let's translate this to Finnish from English and get the original. What is our worst podcast in would sound like in Finnish?
Satunnainen virta ruokkisieni, maailmankaikkeuden pahin podcast, syö minun makkaraa.
All right.
So, are you aware that now we pissed off China, we pissed off Finland and Turkey?
Satunnainen virta ruokkisieni, maailmankaikkeuden pahin podcast, syö minun makkaraa.
That's the English of the Finnish, and now we're gonna do. What was it? The Turkish speaking the Finnish, okay?
Satunnainen virta ruokkisieni, maailmankaikkeuden pahin podcast, syö minun makkaraa.
All right.
Whoa, what? Wait, can you play that again?
Yeah, that's the Turkish person living in Finland.
Sounds like she's singing.
Satunnainen virta ruokkisieni, maailmankaikkeuden pahin podcast, syö minun makkaraa.
All right. Oh man, it's
Now-
again.
It's just water.
غير عشوائي إطعام الفطر أسوأ بودكاست في الكون أكل النقانق.
That's Arabic. A Buddhist.
Is Buddhist the language?
No, it is not.
It's just
But if an American
so-
is speaking Arabic, what would that sound like?
Well, to the Arabic-speaking Americans,
Oh God, it's not
wherever
working.
you are, I hope you're listening to this, because this is about to blow your minds.
It doesn't work. It can't speak
You
the
see?
Arabic.
Well, Google. Why Google?
Google failed.
Why can't you speak your Arabic? Didn't you learn your ABC?
Can you believe
Maybe
that?
they don't want us to speak Arabic
Oh my God.
through Google Translate.
And if I Google Arabic for that and find some stuff, I'm gonna translate that. Transliterate it.
How do you say sausage in Arabic?
Aline. Well, yeah, you just want to eat my sausage. Hold on.
Bir sausage. Buyurun. Buyurun. That's Turkish. It means one sausage. Come on,
Eat-
let's eat. Come on,
Eat my
let's eat.
sausage.
أكل النقانق.
That's eat my sausage.
أكل النقانق.
Etlum lakaniki.
Akanic.
Did I say that right? Oh, it's
Hasalam.
shashlika. It's
Hasalam.
shashlika.
Hasalam.
Hasalama and
Hasalam.
shashlika. Oh, hasalam means please or what?
Hasalam means eat my sausage in Albanian.
Oh yeah. What? How could I forget that?
Because you're getting lost.
Hasalami.
Here we go.
But salami is not sausage.
Idi malfitter, aswal budakast fialgon, AKL nakai.
Now that is the English version of the Arabic.
Terry Shui, Idi malfitter, aswal budakast fialgon, AKL nakai.
But if it was an Italian speaking it would sound much different.
An Italian and an Arab and a Finnish person walk into a bar and they order sausages in German. We gotta try Uzbeki.
Okay, hold on.
Or Kazaki.
All right. We got Armenian.
Armenian.
Wait. Azerbaijani. Voice output not
Alright,
available.
that's close.
Chichuena. There's all these languages, these small languages that don't have.
Do they got Tawanda?
Well, I got Croatian. Oh no.
Radi za sujuk.
Yeah. Let's see. Russian. How about Russian?
Поток случайный. Накормить гриб. Худший подкаст во вселенной. Ешь мою колбасу.
Oh, yes. Yes, мою колбасу.
Oh, they call it kielbasa?
Yeah, eat my kielbasa.
Kielbasa basa. Can you eat my kielbasa? Please? Пожалуйста. Еду моя kielbasa.
Stage podcast for Lisa Leonard as Mocha Basu.
Okay, we gotta do it in Japanese for all our internet fans. Because I guess
Japanese.
people on the internet are obsessed with Japanese things.
Mm-hmm.
ストリームオブランダム。ヒードザファンガス。ワーストポッドキャストインザユニバース。EAT マイソーセージ。
One more time.
ストリームオブランダム。ヒードザファンガス。ワーストポッドキャストインザユニバース。EAT マイソーセージ。
No, that's
E.T. my sausage.
Here we go. Let's record.
ストリームオブランダム。ヒードザファンガス。ワーストポッドキャストインザユニバース。EAT マイソーセージ。
That is epic.
Dude. Google Translate is amazing. Now that I've learned this use for Google Translate, it's making it fun.
Hours and hours of entertainment.
E.T. my sausage. Now we gotta get some auto-tune and we can make some good music.
That's right. That's a good idea.
In all languages.
Eat my sausage.
E.T. my sausage. My sausage. Selector. Play it. Run the rhythm, selector. And then we just run the rhythm.
Is there an auto tune for Audacity?
I don't even know. I've never used Autotune, but I just know the name Autotune. And I know E.A.T. my sausage G.
G-Snap is a plugin for Audacity.
Oh, it's called G-Snap? It's like the Autotune thing?
There's a link.
E.A.T. my sausage G. Rangadanga-so.
Yeah, that's going to take some time to figure that all out.
Yeah, I think we should end it on this note because we got all the kawaii things, and then we got the finish things.
Mm-hmm.
We got a nice finish on it.
Okay,
I got the lamest puns.
It's 3 a.m.
And we had 2 viewers.
That's great. Well, greetings to our viewers.
Hells yeah.
You shared a link to the chat for the show. Let me see.
What? We had 3 viewers at one point.
Wow.
Whoa. We're famous. Whoa. We're internet famous.
Well, I'm going to join my own channel and I'll add another viewer here. 1 watching.
Oh, it just says 1 now. So that's just you.
Oh, I can't sign in because we're in a loop.
Oh,
man.
So you don't count.
Bob is online.
Really?
Bob Bine says, "Hey, is that Bob? The French Bob?" No, Bob Bine just wrote.
Oh, there he is. Hey, Bob.
Hey, Bob. Is that Bob from the fans?
Yeah.
Stream of Random. Wait, Bob, I have something for you.
There he is.
Here we go.
But yeah, we had a great stream. You should listen to the Google Translate fuckery.
I'll play this for him. Hold on.
Stream of Random. Click the fungus. Worst podcast in the universe. Eat my sausage.
We're just messing with Google. We can make Google speak in a Finnish accent.
Speak like me. So let's translate this. Wow, we're going to translate this to French.
You say she speak like
me. Yeah, but now we're going to make... we're gonna
Finnish.
Yeah, no, we're going to make the... Here we go. Now, here's the French version.
Fruit de hasard. Nourrir le champignon. Dire podcast de l'univers. Mange ma saucisse.
Mange ma saucisse.
Fruit de hasard. Nourrir le champignon. Dire podcast de l'univers. Mange ma saucisse.
Mange ma saucisse.
He's saying that I guess Google translated it wrong and it said, I don't eat condom, LOL.
Now we're going to have the English version of the French.
Hasard. Nourrir le champignon. Pure podcast de l'univers. Mange ma saucisse.
Mange ma sausage.
Mange. Oh, it's like manja.
Manja my sausage. Here we go. And now the Finnish person speaking French. Now the Finnish person speaking French.
Fruit de hasard. Nourrir le champignon. Pure podcast de l'univers. Mange ma saucisse.
Oh, this is just too good.
Flux de Hassan, Nogueira Champion, qui podcast de l'univers Maguema Saucis.
That was Hindi. Speaking French. Eat my Frankfurt.
Ist meine Frankfurt. Ich
Oh.
Eine Frankfurt.
Okay. No.
I
Voice
am
up.
eat sausage.
Voice output is not available for Hebrew. Damn.
Wait,
Életrendszerű patak táplálja a gomba a legrosszabb podcast az univerzumban enni a kolbámat.
That was Hungarian.
Oh man, I think Hungarian is one of those
But if an English
really
person
hard
was
languages
Hungarian,
to learn.
Any kolbama is my sausage. Ready?
Életrendszerű patak táplálja a gomba a
Wait.
legrosszabb podcast.
No. English. Girl, speak English for me.
Bellman through Paddock, Tadlal Jagamba, Alagrasta podcast as universe something. Any a Kolbomat.
Legrosa. Legrosa.
Lederhosen.
Lederhosen.
Can you make it say, "It's my Lederhosen"?
Oh God. How about Romania? We haven't done Romania yet.
That's just like Italian.
Where's Romanian? No, it's not. It's more like
Flux de
Albania.
întâmplare, hrănește ciuperca, cel mai prost podcast din univers, mănâncă cârnați.
Carnazzi. Mănâncă carnazzi.
So it sounds like Serpentalian Albanian.
Yeah, it's actually related to Albanian more. But for the American in Romania, it would sound like this.
Fuck the intent layer. Anastasia Perka. Sell my cross podcast in Univer. Minaka Karnati.
Managa Carnazzi.
Manaka Karnazzi.
Manaka
sausage?
Carnazzi. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense because in Albania they call the kebabs the Karnazzi.
Yeah, Carnazzi. That's Romanian.
You want some Kernazis?
Manaka Carnazzi is bad.
She said Nazi.
Yeah.
So Nazi means sausage in Romanian.
The Carnaz. Carne.
The Karnazis. Oh, the carne Nazis.
The carne Nazis. Man, you're gonna get us in trouble with the Nazis.
Well, we're not saying the Z word, we're just saying C.
Oh man.
Is there a difference between the C and the C?
Hey Bub, why don't you join the stream? Dude, what's that noise?
Oh, it's like an air can. Compressed
Dude.
air can.
Please stop that.
All right, I was trying to dry my clothes with a compressed air can, but clearly that doesn't work.
I think I'm gonna call it a night. It's 3:30 in the morning. I gotta go.
Yeah, dude, same here. We're
All right.
calling it
See ya. Au revoir.
before this degenerates.
Even more.
Bobby's asking if there's any alcohol for him.
No, it's
Just
dry.
rotten high meat. Actually, I had some high meat today, so maybe that's why I'm in the mood.
Yep. All right,
it's that alcohol. Good night.
Night. See
Good
ya.
night, Bobby. Good night, everybody. Cool Nazi life. Cool